Hoes mad, 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 hoes mad.
Yes, my people, the hoes are mad, the snake oil salesmen, charlatans, and assorted frauds are in the mud, and the righteous are back on top. You know why we're here. Arsenal are Premier League champions. Hello, my beautiful people. It is so gratifying being here with you today. I hope all is well wherever you are. I, of course, am all smiles because, as you know, Arsenal have won the league with a game to spare after 22 long years of pain and suffering.
22 years there was laughing, there was joking, they're not laughing anymore. Look, it's gonna be shining, look. It's gonna be shining bright.
We are gonna do this one today straight from the heart, right off the dome. We're gonna try and keep it positive today. I got another one in the oven for you where all of my enemies are gonna get that smoke. And believe me, my enemies list is long and it is thick.
Yeah, boy.
But I don't think I can convey just how much this means to me without taking you all back in time. I started supporting Arsenal around 1998, and sort of how it came to pass is that early on Saturday mornings, PBS of all channels used to show replays of the Premier League. And it really is as simple as I like the name and the red kits. You'll have to forgive me, I was a very young child. Little did I know at that point I had only about 7 more years of good times before the great suffering began. I actually don't really remember too much of the early Wenger title-winning seasons since the Premier League didn't air in the United States back then. But safe to say I was hooked, and I spent an inordinate amount of time frantically searching for a pirated website to catch a grainy glimpse of the Arsenal. Premier League matches didn't start to air regularly in America until 05 or 06, by which time Arsenal were already on the slide. And so my self-imposed exile began. Streaming in HD, I got to watch Arsenal fall away and come close time and time again. You all know the vibes. 06 Champions League final, the League Cup defeat to Birmingham, desperately clinging to 4th place every year. Wenger's legacy tarnished while the scumbag bankers wet their beaks off my back. In 2011, I moved to London for 2.5 years, and I got to watch it all play out live in front of me as the drought continued. The FA Cup triumphs brought some respite, but my hunger for the biggest trophies would go on unabated. Then came the winter of 2019-2020, and oh boy, that was just the depths of our despair. I really don't want to remember that time at all. I just remember us losing game after game after game. Relegation was a real danger, and I thought we might never score again. It was that bad. But then it happened. December 2019, all our lives were changed when Arsenal hired Mikel Arteta. He well and truly saved our club. Without him, we would still be languishing below the elite, hoping for the scraps that fall off the table. I think it's safe to say that Arteta brought us joy. And I want to talk about that joy for a little bit. I was honestly a little bit surprised by how I felt and reacted after Bournemouth took points off the evil cheats. I thought I would have jumped for joy, scream, and absolutely terrify the cat, but instead I sort of felt a calmness come over me. Part of it, I think, is that this still feels kind of surreal, but also for many of us, this is the end of something. Something we were all holding on to for 22 years. Something that was keeping us frozen in time, just hoping and waiting for it to finally happen. When it was confirmed, I felt like I was let out of a cage and finally was free, and I sort of didn't know what to do with myself. As I was taking in the images that were coming in from London and around the world, something that stuck with me were the tributes to the Arsenal fans who had passed away before we won this title. When people you love pass away and you're dealing with your grief, it's almost impossible not to take stock and think about the journey. It really reminded me just how much time has passed and sort of what all Arsenal supporters have gone through to show this very particular kind of love. Arteta said it best this season, it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey and the people you were with during it. Now, it's very difficult, obviously, to think that way when you want what you want and you've waited 22 years, but in this moment, I am immensely grateful. Grateful for the 7 a.m. mornings up with the roosters and the hens. Grateful for the plethora of flights to London and back. Grateful for the hours I spent at the pubs in Hendon in New York City. Grateful for the matches I was able to see live at the Carpet. Grateful for catching COVID while traveling to Bournemouth for an FA Cup match. Grateful to the people who cared enough to watch Arsenal matches with me even though it wasn't their thing. You know who you are. Grateful to my mom and dad because without them, I don't know if I would love this game the way I do. Grateful to everyone, Gooner and all my enemies who watched this channel over the last 5 years. Shout out to DigiScott teaching over there in China. We did it, my friend. This journey is something I'll never forget, and that's where I want to leave you today. With my gratitude and my love. I'll see you next time.